Alright, so this is... Woo, that skin is beautiful, bruh. If I start getting cooked, though, I might have to go to Jabali, but I think...
Not even a dent. Watch me.
As long as they're not... Look at the neon heal on top of it. You get so much health. As long as they're not running through us. If they're running through us and we get towards the end and I gotta switch to Jabali, that's fine. But I'm gonna try to play Fort here.
Let's stick together. Hello. Hi there.
3,
It's crazy how you can shoot out of there.
1, start.
Pain. I get all that juicy shield back though. There, yeah. Where's my flanker? We don't have a flanker. Ah, we're just gonna let Galen eat. Yeah, you can switch. I'll go. Sorry guys, I really wanted to play tank, but no way. Like we just let. Oh my gosh, we just let a Galen just walk in. That was crazy. Now we got a long game ahead of us, man. So I gotta go try hard here.
Stop the payload.
I didn't realize we had. I mean, even if I did realize we had no flanker, that changes nothing for me because I can't do anything about that. What do I do about that, right? I'm already playing tank. Can't switch. If I was a damage, then yeah, sure, I could switch. She was ready for me. She was ready. Good for her. Good job. She had ult too. I probably lose that regardless, but she saw me jump down. You know what? Hunter swings that too, bro. Oh my gosh, is it a team diff? I'm just getting diffed. We'll see. They're kind of sprinting it up on us right now.
The payload is approaching a checkpoint.
I don't know if that was just lucky. We'll see. This is the hardest part of the game to finish off anyways, but if they just got, I don't know if they're just fortunate or they just play that well. Good for them. Other Galen's up top, bro. I can't even, I gotta play sniper here. I literally can't get in.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Can't do anything. Wow.
Watch the objective.
Oh, we got just cracked.
3, 2, 1, start.
No way to win this game. It's all good.
Double kill.
Better start running.
Escort the payload.
Come, I don't fear. Silva, please cover us.
Double kill.
Kaboom!
Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Killing spree. Unstoppable. Total domination.
Thanks.
The payload is approaching a checkpoint.
Kaboom!
Double kill.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Light healing, shine, rest.
Killing spree.
Finally got me lacking.
don't fear.
Better start running.
We don't turn back on her.
The shield.
Gallon lives on the right side too. It's tough. That is extremely tough. I should have been able to kill Christina though, man.
Kaboom! Silva, please cover
Oh my god.
Better start running.
This is just for the heals. Go back to full health with that. I have a flanker right there. Yeah?
Put away your armor.
The shield.
Overtime.
Kaboom!
You didn't die? No, you still didn't die. She grabbed the heal. Their team was just way better than us. I should have charged that last shot a little bit better though. We got embarrassed. That first round was bad. I've never been beat that badly in on offense. That was horrible. I didn't play well. I did not play particularly well at all. I couldn't find any openings. They played as a unit though. I don't want to take away from them. I can't just put it all on that. Because clearly in that second half, we had ourselves a good ball game. That look, 25 on their head. It's way different on offense. Well, because the thing is, on offense, they were a really good offensive pushing team, so we could not split them. And normally I'm able to find something, but I couldn't find anything. They must have had comms. I mean, clearly they're dual queuing, the Yasir and the other guy. So the other three were trio queue. Like, I got shut down. That's all they really, like. They those two alone, like they didn't even, the other three, if you look at the stat line, 1 and 2 Jabali, 1 and 6 healer, which healer is whatever. I'm sure she had a lot of really good heals because she was always all over the place. But then 2 and 1. And then you look at that duo right there, that 12 and 1 and 13 and 2. Every time I tried to get in on the tank or get in on a healer or get in on a damage, they would immediately collapse. I mean, I could not find any value. Like that, they played that so well as an entire team on offense. They all like grouped up together. I couldn't get in. And I got unlucky on some of them, I think, in my opinion. But I think a lot of it really came down to them just playing extremely well. Like they showed it. We had no chance on offense. No chance. Feel bad for the Gloria because she tried her best. She dropped 6. She had 139k damage, but I could not. I mean, I started as a tank anyways because we already had a flanker, And I started off as Fort too. So what's crazy is it's so crazy how the momentum or the how a game can completely change. Of course, I'm switching it up for content, and it is what it is. But it's crazy how if I start that game with Jabali there, maybe we shut them down a lot more. They don't get onto this crazy momentum. I started off with Fort. The second they get that kill, they immediately got the payload moving, which is like a huge mental thing too. So then after that, we just started to get steamrolled. The Neon 05, she switched to Hunter Shell. We had a Jabali switch, which was a really good. I mean, the Jabali and the Gloria played well. I personally could not get to the back line, and our Hap couldn't get anything done much either. So we just got shut out. That was really. I can't take it from the other team. That was really well played. Like I'm normally able to find some sort of value, but every time it always felt like it was either fortunate for them or lucky. But really, I think it just comes down to them playing that extremely well. And I just locked in on this half and just whatever. Went on my OSAS and just went crazy. Which, I mean, because clearly skill-wise, I can keep up with these kids no problem. It's just on offense, when you're all playing as a group and you have your healer teleporting to you all the time and everybody's just locked in, the comms are going in. It can be really hard as a solo queue to break that backline if they're that locked in. Normally I can do it, but today I could not do it. I could not do it. But it was a good OSAS. It was a good OSAS performance. 25 kills. Most kills in that half, 315k damage. I could even have more if I locked in. But if you even look at the stats of the second half, I think even if we were able to shut them down with the Jabali in the first half, unless their mental just went to the drain, they still probably would have won. We didn't get the payload pushed all the way. We had 1 in 12 there on Christina Healer, 1 in 12 on Aletta and Shell. And I think that was just the same issue. Just trying to play flanker against these guys just didn't work because their comms are so good. Because if you look at me, when I tried to play flanker on this half, it was the same thing. 1 in 7. I couldn't get in because they were just so connected to each other. And then on this half, our flanker couldn't get in. 1 in 12. And our flanker had a decent first half with the Jabali Christina. But 1 in 12. It's like their comms are just on point and protecting each other. You just can't get in. Which is why I switched to OSAS towards the end of that first half. Because I was like, dude, I can't get in. I have to play from far away. I'm playing a sniper. I can't get in as a flanker. By the time I made that switch, it was way too late, and then I couldn't find any valuable kills. And then because they're all grouped and they have the Jabali, trying to snipe through that shield is tough as well. And then they had a really good OSAS, and they played well. They played well. That's the difference between comms versus no comms, and playing together versus not playing together. When you truly play together in this game, and you're watching your damages back with the healer and the tank, and everybody's like, when you guys see those games when I stomp people and we're all just like as a group just looking at each other. That's how it feels all the time for me. But when you're on the receiving end, that's what it looks like, where you just simply cannot get in as a flanker. So whether it's a combination of I played poorly or made poor decisions and they played well, the whole combination just came out to this exposing of a half. That was really well played. I'm just impressed. I just really enjoy playing games like that where people are really good at the game. And normally in that situation, you just have to say GGs and give hats off. Especially as a solo queue, there's not much you can really like. If I was a better Aletta, I think I only gave Aletta 1 shot there, but that's the reason why I tried to go to Aletta, and then I sold. I can't remember how I died, but then I immediately switched off of her back to Shell. I think is what happened. But if I was a really good Aletta player, that's where Aletta being the peak flanker, you have way more opportunities to. That's why I remember I went up top. She saw me jump across and killed me. Or was that Shell on there? I can't remember when she was playing the top. But that's where like a really good Aletta can break through because she has all these dashes and teleports and ults. Like that's where you can really try to like as a Shell. Shell's really good, and I'm just a better Shell, and it's in my opinion, it's easier to hit the skill cap for Shell than it is Aletta. But as a Shell, I could not break it. As an Aletta, a really good Aletta, like if that was like an easy bot's Aletta or something like that, or someone's Aletta who's really good, where you can just dash, there's potential to break it, and it's still really tough because the healers, and I'm not saying that it's guaranteed to break it, but Aletta has the best chance of breaking that with the ults, with the teleport, with the dashes, the double jump. Being elusive, but it still requires a big team effort. But I just feel like our damage did well in that half. I don't know. I personally wasn't able to get through. So RIP. I don't think we win that game either way because they held us at a good choke point on defense. But it would have been interesting to see if I did start that game off with Jabali. Either way, though, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Those guys played that. Their damage just played extremely well in that first half, and with the healer as well, just shut us down, man. GG's.